Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have an interesting video for you, and well, since nobody has really done a review of every single dragon set so far recently, I may as well do one. Because there's been a lot of changes that change around the armor. Although, as a disclaimer, I did not have the Superior Dragon set, but I will go over it when I go over these sets over here. So, anyways, the way I'm testing the sets is for the first three sets, I'm going to test it by EHP to see. I mean, I'll put it on and show you how good it is, and I'll just simply show, and then I'll just use because it has set abilities which make it very unique. So, anyways, let's get started. So, we got our old dragon, and this is actually a old dragon is really decent. It has a it has a perk called Old Blood, which increases the strength of your enchants. So, I need to set my spawn up here. Well, so basically, it increases the strength of the enchants on your armor. So, set spawn. So, anyways, it requires Kata 15, as it says right here. You can get it pretty early, like Kata as like a budget tank set, and it's not terrible. I mean, it actually gives like more raw EHP than a lot of the other sets, but that's because that's what it's supposed to. It's just a tank set. So let's go ahead and warp to end. This guy's better. So, see, it's pretty decent. I'm not taking a lot of damage. So, pretty good. 3,200 health and 1,300 damage. I really don't care about the dragon. So, that's old for you. Also, it does have stars. These sets don't, so just be aware. Old is pretty good and done. It is pretty good. I would say it's a good set. You can use it pretty early on. It's cat at 15. Protector, on the other hand, I don't know about. It's an odd set. It increases defense less HP you have. And yes, I put them all on the same reforge just here. I didn't reforge these two sets because I want to compare it differently. So these guys have this is more the defensive set. I put it on reinforced because I think that's what everybody would use, and because I can compare it with old easier. So again, we go to warp end, and then let's see how. And I have 3,200, 2,900 health. Right? Is that right? What am I doing? Let me just put this on. And yeah, it has slightly less health, but there's a perk which. Why can't this go in the same place? Why is it so difficult? Anyways. So this has more defense and less HP you have. So let's just. Okay, these guys suck. Bro, these guys don't do damage. As you see, it's increasing defense. I need to hit more of these. I'm saying, this actually isn't too bad. Honestly, it's pretty good. Well, I mean, you're not gonna just like tank these guys all day. I mean, I'm regenerating quite fast. Basically, so they can't kill me in time. Alright, anyways. Let's heal up real quick. I don't have a healing ability. We'll just roll. Anyways. Now let's just punch this guy. Say if you accidentally hit one of these, Surprisingly, it doesn't. I mean, it does. It's actually not bad. Honestly, it's not a bad set. It gives more EHP. That's why I'm getting mauled. But the only catch is you need to be Kata 18 to use in dungeons. Why? Why Kata 18 out of everything? Like, I mean, I guess maybe it's actually better than old because you can kind of heal so you don't die. I don't know. I think it's pretty decent. I think it's around the same as old. Alright, Holy on the other hand, let's talk about Holy. Holy... Okay. We do have more life regen, right? 400. Let's just go back here. Health regen, we have more health regen. Alright, it grants another 200 health regen. Alright, which is more of a whole healer set. I mean, it's healer set, but okay. Anyways, it gives more healing. As you can see, it gives almost around the same as Old Dragon, just a little bit less health, like 100 less health. Although if you had like G6 on this, it should be even stronger. So, and does it have more defense? I don't remember. I think this has more defense. Yeah, it has 100 more defense. So, you get a little less EHP, but you do have more healing. So, anyways, let's go to the end. And I mean, I'm not going to test this in dungeons. I'm not going to start just to test it. It's all going to work the same. It's how you want to use it, I guess. Oh, it's actually... I don't know. It's not that bad. I think... I don't know how health regen works. So... let's just go and punch a couple of these guys. Just so my dodge isn't actually... Alright. I need... Can these guys actually deal... Why can't these guys deal damage? What? Hello. Come here. I would like... What? Okay. Why does it have to be so difficult just to test out a set? Let's just... Punch, 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 punch. Thank you. As you can see, it's healing. But... I don't know about health regen. I don't know how good it'll stack up in dungeons, so... Alright, let's go down here. Although it is regenerating faster than this set, although I don't have really healing on these, so maybe if you put like rejuvenate on it, maybe it'll do a little bit better, but it does actually affect other people, which is actually kind of nice. So, it's not optimized with Giant, so this is what you get. Where is... There he is. Give. It's not bad. I mean, it's a tank set. You really can't compare tank sets. I mean, Holy ain't terrible. It does give health regen. Ooh. So, yeah. I guess if you want health regen, this is a set. I mean, you have to play around with it just to see. What does Jellyfish do? Maybe Jellyfish will be better for you? I know. Let's see. Jellyfish. Okay, which is highest price. Just I don't know. I mean, you won't have to use Jellyfish, but you don't use Jellyfish in dungeons that much. So I don't know what I'd call it. Someone have to experiment with it. Let's look at the category requirement as well. Category requirement is 15. So it's actually better than Protector, but I honestly think it would actually be better than Old just for the reason that it gives actually more regen, in my opinion. I think that's a little bit more worthwhile. Other than that, let's read up on it. Curiosity, health regen, base regen ticks. Health regen is 4 times. Okay. So it just messes with your natural regen. So it's basically 4 times natural regen. Well, it's 4 times for me. I also have it messed with I do have vitality on my equipment, so it does mess with it a bit, but it's a good set. You guys should try it. I think this is not a bad set to play with, especially when the other alternative is old. So I think it would be an alright set. I mean, I think it would just be generally better. Yeah, it is 4 times vitality. All here. Okay, this multiplies all heals. This multiplies just health, I guess. So I think this wouldn't be terrible. 4 times healing, not terrible. I could see it being used in dungeons. Although what does even rejuvenate do? Rejuvenate, does it get multiplied? Okay, it gets multiplied by cata level. Right? Gets multiplied by cata level. Yes, it gets multiplied by cata. Why does it get multiplied by cata level? I don't think it should. Although all the people are like, oh no, it should be, but it really shouldn't. If they want to like improve dungeons. But anyways, that's not the point. I mean, alright, let's get rid of these sets real quick, and I'm gonna alright. All these sets were just tank oriented. So honestly, if it was me, I'd probably go for Holy over Old, just for the health regen. I think it's actually better, and plus you also help your other teammates. I mean, when you're a tank, it's more a supporty class than just tank. That way, you keep your teammates alive longer, and then you tank also their damage. I mean, you get a little less CHP, but you get more healing. I think that is a good turn-off. Let's just go ahead and throw these in. I need museum points anyways. I don't care. Alright, now we're moving on to the damage-oriented sets. So, what I mean, like, more like damage-oriented, like, except Young. Young is just speed, but everybody loves speed, right? So anyways, Young is an odd set. It increases your speed cap by 100. It also gives speed. And it's actually not bad. I mean, it gives, I think, so each piece gives 20 speed, and all these sets have the same EHP except Superior. We'll talk about it in a bit. All these sets have the same EHP, so whatever you're doing, just remember they all have the same EHP, all these 4. So anyways, so this gives 80 plus 70. So if you're using the full set bonus, you can get up to 150 plus speed, which is not bad. But you get 150 speed just for wearing the set. I wouldn't mind. Although I do have stars on it, so actually no. Yeah. The reforges just make it annoying. Alright, anyways, that's Young Dragon. We don't care much about it. It's the same EHP as every other set. Let's just throw this away. Anyways. Wise Dragon. The actual first main, actually, we should have went over Kata. I think it's Kata 15, right? Kata 15, yeah. Honestly, I mean, since it's a lower Kata than Wise Dragon, I would say it's a good mage set. Just go for Young for mage, and you should be fine. You can also go for unstable. I mean, you can go Holy. I think Holy is actually a better alternative if you want more EHP with the Dragon set, but then there's also other alternatives. But you shouldn't be using Shadow or Assassin because it's a weak sauce. I'm pretty sure, right? Actually, how much does the chest plate give? 250 and... Actually, never mind. You could probably use it as a mage set, but it's expensive. Alright, anyways. White Dragon, it's a mage set. You have to use that full bonus to take advantage of it. I do have mana regen, so my mana regen's fast. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, there's a thing called Crystal, which is literally the equivalent to it. Crystal... Where is my crystal set? I don't know where it is. I think I put it... Anyways. From, like, Wise Crystal... From Crystal... So, Crystal Armor... So, it gives 100 base. You can get another 100... You can get, like, an extra couple intelligence. I think it actually gives the same. Let's go check real quick. I'm not sure. Crystal. Crystal gives... Oh, never mind. It's weird. Honestly, you're just better off going for... Actually, no. I think the chest plate gives slightly more intelligence. Right? Yeah. The chest plate gives slightly more intelligence, but you can actually use the Wise Dragon in dungeons, so it's automatically better. And not everybody's using the full set bonus nowadays, because also my god pot right now. That's kind of rude. Let's just chug that thing in. Anyways, I think Wise Dragon, it's alright. It's not terrible. I think, although the helmet does give more intelligence than the rest of the set, although, of course, the goggles are better just because of ability. I mean, any goggles is better because just the ability damage. I mean, you're losing out on so much damage for using the full set. It's just better, unless you're like grinding out, like Slayer grinding, and you don't care about damage. I mean, yes, that does work well, because the set bonus, and it actually reduces the mana. So instead of, let's say, 22 mana, it's actually technically 25. Whatever. Anyways, it's now 15. It's not bad. If we go ahead and use Hyperion, it, instead of being 150, it is 100. The set's okay. I'd rather use Storm. It gives, like, way more mana. I mean, that's my LCM setup, but... I mean, it just gives more mana. You should just use... I mean, yes, it's a good early game set. And it's ironically capped at 18. And by that count, you're probably going to be looking for EHP sets. I mean, really shouldn't be running Wise. I think Wise is not a good dungeon set. Literally just get one more cat level and run Necromancer armor. Yeah, Necromancer armor. You don't lose out on a lot of intelligence inside of dungeons. Yes, I know it's a bit expensive, but it's literally one cat. It's literally just one cat away and that makes it just so useless in dungeons. And besides, it's more EHP, right? Yeah, it's like the second best tank set. So, and I would say, don't use this. It's good. It's good for grinding. It's just bad everywhere else. Don't use it. Don't use it for damage, is what I'm saying. Just traveling, yes. I would say if you're traveling, but bad for damage. Unless it's just a temporary set. I mean, just don't use the full set, is what I'm saying. Just literally any series of the goggles is just better. Alright, now we're on the fun sets, the damage sets. Let's go over the damage sets. Alright. We're just gonna look at stats because honestly, I don't give a shit about the ability. And besides, everybody is running helmetless anyways. And what's wrong with without running the helmet, you may ask? Well, guess what? Alright, let's 15 crit damage, 25 strength. Automatic. Obviously, strong is better. Unstable is cheaper. Strong dragon's better. They both give the same HP, so who cares? Superior dragon. Oh yeah, let's look at that. Does it actually give more damage? Or more stat damage? Oh, let's find out. It totally does not. It gives more EHP, which is a good thing. But honestly, just don't get superior. I mean, everybody's running like tarantula helmets nowadays. I don't know. Honestly, you should just run Shadow Assassin. I mean, for like early game set, yes, this is good, but Shadow Assassin's just better. Don't use it. Is what I'm saying. I mean, you really can't compare Shadow Assassin to it. I mean, it literally just gives more EHP. It doesn't even have enchant, and it literally just gives more EHP, right? Yeah. So don't use Superior Dragon when you're helmetless. But I mean, I ran on the co-op and I got myself unstable, and I was able to do tarantulas to get the tarantula helmet. That's how easy you can get it. And besides, tarantula helmet outclasses it's like the second best helmet, like outside versus warden helmet. We're not going to talk about the gold heads and dungeons. Of course, they're better, but they outrank every single helmet. So yeah, I think. I mean, yes, the Superior Dragon does give overall more stat bonus, but honestly, when you're just running dungeons, gold heads usually are you probably going to use it because it's literally the best. Same thing as diamond heads. I mean, let's look at a gold head real quick. Alright, we're gonna look at this bad boy. I mean, look at the damage on that. Of course, I'm can't afford it, but look at that. Can you really compare that to one of these guys? Like, this is a floor 3 head. And if I put this on Ancient, I mean, it would just get outclassed. So, I would say, don't use helmets when you're using all of these two sets. Don't use Superior Dragon. Of course, yes, Superior Dragon does use pet luck, but no. It's other than that, Superior Dragon's bad. I mean, yes, it gives more HP, but I mean, it might do slightly more damage, but you're running gold heads. It does more damage. So, just use your tarantula helmet. You just save yourself 20 mil. Save yourself 20 mil of buying frags. Anyways, that's all I have. I mean, unstable is good early game, and then you can upgrade to strong. And plus, this is a better farming set because it actually gives strength. If you don't have, because that's what I actually got on my co-op when we were doing farming. This is actually what I used as a strength setup for Mushroom Cow. I would say this is a good way. This is arguably pretty good. The Strong Dragon is pretty good. So, alright. Yeah, the Strong Dragon's pretty good. I like Strong Dragon better than Unstable, but it has its own quirks. Of course, it buffs the aspect of the end, so I don't have to upgrade to aspect of the dragon immediately. So, alright. That's all I have for you guys. And we're just gonna throw these in the museum for free Skyblock points. Let's just go here. And that's why I saved myself 20 mil. Yes, it gives slightly more EHP, but it's not worth the 20 mil. Just buy the other couple sets and you should be fine. Like, buy the other 3 sets And then oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, superior is Kata 19. Unstable is Kata 15. And strong is Kata 16. Like, why? Why use superior dragon? It's not worth it, is what I'm saying. Don't use it. Just literally use Shadow Assassin. It's better. Alright. That's all my ranting done in this video. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed my ranting. Also, I did forget to mention I have equipment, although it doesn't matter to stat damage. So, yeah. Thank you for watching my video. Share this with your friends. Like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.